Well, guys, it's another absolute pleasure. I'm speaking to 36 Crazyfists lead vocalist Brock. Good evening, Brock. How you going, man?
I'm real good, man. Just taking my daughter to the pool, so we're good.
Yeah, yeah. It's just amazing how we're in the same world but different time zones. It's Thursday morning here in Australia. It's probably late hours of Wednesday night your time.
It's 5 p.m. here, so not too bad.
Oh, not too bad. Still dinner time. That's good. But I want to say,
Exactly.
yeah, I want to say congratulations on your new release that just been released in February, which is called Time and Trauma, man. And the single that just came out of that not long ago, actually, and we played on our show is Also Am I. What an outstanding album it is. And I just want to ask, how long did the process take for this album to go? Because I believe there was a bit of a recording hearing for the album to come out.
How did it? Well, first off, thank you. And what was the last part of the question? Sorry.
Yeah. It was just basically to say that how long did this album take to get together, and how did that listening party go ahead? Because I'm hearing a report there was a listening party not long before the album was released.
Yeah, yeah, we did that. We did that here in Alaska. The listening party was a lot of fun, and yeah, it took about 2 years to write the record, and then we started writing it and then recording. I started recording my pieces in February of last year, and then wrapped it up around April, and then signed to Spinefarm in the summertime, and it takes a while to get the promo machine rolling and all those things, but when it finally did, yeah, we just got back from Europe like 5 days ago, and it was incredible, and just a big morale booster to have the record come out in the night that we played in London. So everything's just been going really good. We were having a lot of fun and getting ready to kick off another 3 months in the States. So the band is having fun again, and it's been a wonderful ride.
Yeah, I wanna say what it's like I said before, an outstanding album. I've been given the promo myself. Just want to ask, as a member of yourself, are you satisfied with the reviews you've been getting so far from the album?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I haven't seen any real bad ones, really, to be honest. Everybody the ones that I've really read, that are getting thrown my way, of course, are the good ones. But it sure has been nice, and we're pretty grateful for all the high remarks that our fans and the press are giving us right now. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I know the lineup has changed over the years as well, but how's the lineup with this band now that another member has come back to the band as well over the course of his being out of the band as well?
Yeah, we got Mickey back in the band, and that's just a huge boost for morale. We all loved and missed him, and so it's great to have him back. And then we have a new drummer, Kyle, who's actually been in the band now for 3 years or so. And yeah, it's just he just breathes a lot of fresh air into the band, and everybody's been having a great time with him. So yeah, all time high as far as the morale is going for everybody.
Yeah, and it just goes to show that when bands that come and go, like the members come and go, it does give another chemistry inside the band as well, because I believe that everybody plays a part and role as a team, whether they leave the band for a personal reason or whatnot, but when they come back in the band, it gives a little bit of a fresher approach, but also you can also have the memories that you had back then when the person left at many years ago, but comes back
definitely.
Comes back in, you can just talk about it, and just start a new beginning, a new chapter in the band as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way we kind of looked at it as well.
Yeah. Let's go on to the album, because it's out now via Spinefarm Records, and it's just an absolutely standard album. Time and Trauma. There's 12 songs on this album, but I want to go through some of those songs like Vanish, Sorrow Signs, Lightness, and even the title of the album, Time and Trauma. What an absolutely outstanding album! I'll say it again because it got it's got the melodies, it's got the hard riffs in there. But I just want to ask: was there a message behind everything that was done on the album? Like, was there some type of positive message you wanted to get out there?
Well, not really a message. I mean, I just, the record is mostly written about, the passing of my mom. She passed away from cancer in 2011, and so I wanted to write, some songs about that whole process, and in turn, it really helped me, cope and manage with the entire event. So, yeah, I mean, not really a message of anything, just really just trying to, get some things off my chest, and in turn, thankfully I have a musical outlet to do all that. And, I was pretty grateful for the guys for being patient for me while I was going through what I was going through. And my bass player, Mick, also lost his mother as well. So we were both kind of dealing with the same kind of issues. And in turn, everybody kind of helped each other. And that's what brotherhood does. And so, that's how it all went down.
Yeah. And how's these new songs, going over live with the crowd at the moment? You know?
Sorry, what did you say? You were breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, due to the time delay that we've got. I'll repeat that question again. How's these new songs going over live with the crowd at the moment?
Oh, which ones are going over live? We're playing like 5 songs off the new record live, and I think obviously we have Also Am I has been out there, and Swing the Noose has been out. So those 2 songs were definitely more well known to the people because we were basically out there while the record had just hit the store. So not everyone was very familiar with everything yet, but Also Am I and Swing the Noose definitely were going over. Time and Trauma as well, but I think that all of them really, as far as like new songs and people not really knowing them that great, went over pretty dang good.
Yeah, and it just goes to show that it does take a little bit of time for the new material to win over to the crowd. Because just recently, I'll just say a little bit of a story. I saw Slash here in Australia 2 weeks ago for Soundwave, and I went to one of his headline shows, like a sideshow, and what I got out of that sideshow is that the crowd wasn't really getting involved with the solo stuff, but with the main classic songs like the old Gunners songs, they've really dug into that. But my question is, do you find that amongst yourself when you're performing to a crowd that some of the crowd just wants those classics, and then you do have some of those that wants the new stuff as well?
Well, of course, they always want to hear the classics.
Yeah.
And, thankfully, I think we have a pretty decent balance in our set list where we can give them a little bit of both. But, I think I totally get it. I know people want to hear songs that remind them of a certain time in their life, and that's the beauty of music. So, yeah, absolutely. I find that people really want to hear those certain songs, and hopefully we don't disappoint them too often, and we play them for them.
Well, I'm like this. I don't care what you play as long as it's a good show. You win me over no matter what. But
that's cool, man.
Yeah. But the thing is, are there any plans coming to Australia? Have you been to Australia before at all?
Yeah, no, we've played a few times, and I love it. I love going there, and we were just talking with my agent this morning about getting down there before the end of the year. So hopefully we'll have a tour to announce here in the next month or two, and that's definitely the plan. We're pretty grateful for all the Australian fans for buying the record so far. So it's definitely priority to get down there.
You got to come to Adelaide. That's where I am. That right in the middle. Because
Oh yeah, I've been to Adelaide a couple times, man. I love it.
yeah, well, we just had Soundwave just recently. It just wrapped up for 2015. Have you guys been doing any major festivals lately?
No festivals. We just did our headliner in Europe, and we won't be doing any fests until there's a few festivals we're doing on this next tour, like some radio festivals here in the States, but we're not going to be doing the ones in Europe. We'll be touring the States all year, not all year, but all summer. So, and then we'll go back to hopefully Australia, Japan in the fall, and we're going to South Africa in September, and then back to Europe for the very end of the year. So, lots of touring, lots of planning, but not a lot of festivals yet.
Yeah. It's a bit of a touch and go with the festivals, especially here in Australia, especially with Soundwave. Some of the, dates to get cut, or now it's gone back to the East Coast. And used to start in Western Australia, but now they've been cut last year. Adelaide's been cut after this year. It's just going to be East Coast only. But we do demand a high expectation for a headlining show. And that's the way the fans are at the moment here in Australia. They rather see them as a headline. But as a fan, I just want to ask as a fan question for yourself. Did you mainly go more leaning towards the headlining or the festival? Because there is a difference in between the generations, especially with the younger generation. Not enough all-age gigs. They can't get to a licensed venue if it's an 18-plus gig. So far. But I just want to ask, do you see a bit of a mix and match in both comparison?
I like both of them, but, I think when you're headlining and it's your thing and it's your people, at the festival, you got a crowd that hopefully digs your band but may not be totally into it. And when you're headlining, of course, it's kind of your people. So, there's a lot of more perks that go with the headlining thing, but they're both awesome, man. We played Soundwave 3 times and it was just incredible. So would love to get another invite back to that.
Well, I might have to say a word to AJ to get you on next year. I don't know. We'll see how we go. But I am talking to AJ. Put some feelers in for a couple of bands last year, and some of them did get on, some didn't. But we'll see how we go. But Brock, it's all the time we've got for. But I want to say to the fans who don't have this album, go and grab it. It's out there on the shelves right now. Time and Trauma is an awesome album. 36 Crazyfists are going to keep smashing your face with 36 fists, and it's just an outstanding. And Brock, I will talk to you very shortly when you come around to Australia, and I'm looking forward to an announcement very shortly.
Yeah, man, I appreciate all the kind words, man, and thanks for the coverage. And can't wait to get there, man. Make sure you come say hi when we hit Adelaide.
No worries, man. We'll touch base very shortly, man. We'll see how things go with you in a couple of weeks or a couple of months down the track.
Sounds good, brother. Take care.
Take care, man. Bye.